Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, first look at DCU in Creature Commandos teaser trailer and official DC Studios logo reveal. Yeah, so Comic-Con is officially here this weekend, so we have plenty of news and updates regarding different shows, different movie studios and the like, and DC is up, so we're going to be talking about the brand new teaser trailer for Creature Commandos and the official reveal of DC's new studio logo. So plenty of exciting information here to talk about, guys. So let's get into it, let's break it down, and let's see what's going on with DC. So this comes to us from Comic Flick News. So at today's Jim Lee and Friends panel at San Diego Comic-Con, fans got an exciting first look at Creature Commandos, the upcoming DC Studios animated series set to premiere on Max this December. So we'll play parts of the teaser trailer as we go down and talk about this news at the same time. The vibes that I got from the trailer, it feels kind of like the Harley Quinn show, the animated Harley Quinn show, if you guys have seen it. It's ridiculously R-rated, it's so funny, it's all over the place, the characters are wacky, the animation is crazy, and it's the exact vibes that I get with this show. I know they're completely different shows, but yeah, it just gave me the Harley Quinn vibes, that's for sure. So Jim Lee, President, Publisher, and Chief Creative Officer of DC Comics, surprised the audience with a greeting from filmmaker and DC Studios co-chair and CEO James Gunn. Gunn wanted the fans to be the first in the world to see the official teaser for the 7-episode series. So we're confirmed to be getting 7 episodes for Creature Commandos, which I think is, I think that's a good episode amount for the, for a first season, just to see if the audience like it. And then if they do, we can always greenlight extra seasons, or we can do spin-offs if any of the characters become kind of fan favorites within the show, which I'm sure they're going to do. So in addition to the teaser, Gunn and Lee unveiled the new official logo for DC Studios, which honors DC Comics' rich history. Designed by Milton Glaser, who, again, I'm sorry if I butchered that name there, designed by Milton Glaser or Glazer, I'm not sure how you say that, I do apologize, who also created the I Love NY logo. This emblem was previously used by DC from 1977 to 2005. It will now be used across both the studio and publishing sides. So, the Creature Commandos trailer introduces Task Force M, also known as Task Force Monster. With Amanda Waller, barred from using human operatives by Congress, she turns to creatures for her missions. This animated series promises a unique tone and offers a glimpse into what the DCU has in store before the release of Superman next summer. Yeah, I mean, this is great. Someone on social media asked James Gunn, is that Viola Davis's voice, voicing the, voicing Amanda Waller in the animated show, and he responded, yes, it is. So all of the characters in the animated universe and live action are going to be crossing over, so you're going to see some of the Creature Commandos characters come over to live action in some of the DCU projects in the future, and vice versa, coming over to animation potentially. So it's all crossing all over the place. Animation and live action are kind of all one, and the characters are going to be voiced by the same people who are going to be playing them in live action. So that's really great to keep that continuity the same. So in terms of its connection to the wider DCU, Frank Grillo's Rick Flag Sr. is confirmed to appear in both Superman and Peacemaker Season 2. Additionally, the Waller TV series reportedly remains in development. So an official logline has been released, revealing, quote, Creature Commandos tracks a secret team of incarcerated monsters recruited for missions deemed too dangerous for humans. When all else fails, they're your last and worst option. They don't seem like a bad option, to be honest. They have like crazy superpowers, so they'd be pretty effective at taking out the bad guy. So I wouldn't say it's your worst option, to be fair. So guys, with that news down, let's jump into these X posts here, and let's see what information we can learn about DC Project Creature Commandos. So this comes to us from the main man, James Gunn himself. So he says, DC Studios Creature Commandos, the new Max original series, premieres this December exclusively on Max. So we have to wait until December, unfortunately, but December will roll around quite quickly. We're probably over half of the year is gone already. But it's going to be an exciting Christmas to have the first official DCU project out the gate. Creature Commandos, again, gives me that kind of Harley Quinn animated vibes. The animation looks great. The R-ratedness, the humor and the tone of it is just going to be off the chain. It's going to be crazy coming from James Gunn. He always does crazy stuff. I mean, you look at that Suicide Squad movie, Polka Dot Man. I mean, it was just all kinds of crazy. So let's hop over to the next X post. So this one also comes to us from James Gunn again. So when Peter and I formed DC Studios, we immediately knew what logo we wanted to use, hashtag DC Studios. And we've got a couple of pictures here, so let's take a look at this one. So we've got James Gunn himself, obviously on set somewhere, and he's wearing a grey t-shirt with the official DC Studios logo on it. There's a lot of people online, on Twitter, on X, on Facebook, all kinds of different social media sites that are kind of debating this logo. I don't really think it's all that important. I mean, it's the studio logo. It's not going to make films better. It's not going to make films worse. But I understand why a lot of people are passionate. If you've been following DC Comics, you know, for a long time, you're a lifelong fan. I mean, it's little details like this that are important to people, so I get it. But for myself, it's not really that important. It's not that relevant to me. It's a cool logo, but yeah, it's not something that I'm really going to hang my hat on all that much. But I understand that, you know, people want to debate about it. That's fair enough. And yeah, it's a clean logo and it does what it needs to, you know. And I might have to get this t-shirt myself one day. So moving on to the next one. And then we just have a kind of full HD resolution mock-up of the logo itself. So we've got DC on a slant, we've got the 4 stars around, we've got the kind of blue kind of fading into light blue, and then it says Studios underneath. Again, a very clean logo. It looks almost kind of very retro, very old school. But there's a lot of people that are very, very happy that DC are using this logo, and that's great. But again, I'm not going to hang my hat on it. I'm not going to get too upset or too excited about it. It's just a logo to me. So let's move on to the next X post. So this one here from DCU Superman News. Official reveal of the new DC Studios logo. So we have some footage here. It's only 11 seconds long, but I'm assuming this is from San Diego Comic-Con, where the DC logo was officially revealed. So let's play this footage and let's see what happened at Comic-Con. Yeah, so there you go, guys. So it's a very quick, basically a very quick mock-up here, just like a little slideshow. First of all, it shows kind of Superman in the logo, you know, with the very old classic suit. He's got the chains around him, silhouette behind him on a yellow background. And then all of a sudden, he breaks the chains, it flips over, and we see the DC Studio logo. I mean, it's short, it's sweet, it's to the point, it's exactly what it needs to be. Doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. So, back over to the article here. What else do we have to dive into? So, from executive producer and writer James Gunn, Creature Commandos is an upcoming Max original animated event series based on DC characters, produced by DC Studios and Warner Brothers Animation. The series follows Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis, both in the animation. She's going to be voicing the character Amanda Waller in animation and playing her in live action as well. Like I was saying, so you've got actors that are going to be voicing their animated counterparts and playing their live action counterparts in the real world as well. Ashley forms a Black Ops team out of monstrous prisoners. The voice cast there, I'm not going to read all these names, guys, because I'll butcher the hell out of it. So have a pause and read of the voiced cast list here if you want to. Creature Commandos premieres on Max this December. So it doesn't say officially when it premieres during December, it just says December. Could be at the start of the month, could be middle of the month, could be end of the month, not really sure. It doesn't give an exact date. But yeah, so it's going to be a fun Christmas having the first DCU project nonetheless anyway. But guys, I throw it off to you. You've seen the teaser trailer that we played here for Creature Commandos. What do you think about it? Are you excited for this kind of zany, kind of Looney Tunes animated DC project? What do you think about it being a TV show? Does it get you excited, or are you just going to ignore this and wait for Superman to be released in 2025? Whatever your thoughts are, guys, pop it down in the comment section. Can't wait to hear what you have to say as always. Thanks so much for watching. Smash that like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.